Hey, it's Tom Skark 11 with another review from my Gunpla collection after going a few months without one. Today is the high-grade UC Narrative Gundam C-Packs. My favorite version of the narratives, so it's the only one of the three that I got. The design for this one is basically Baby Unicorn Gundam. I absolutely love the unicorn. This one, not nearly as much, but just being a baby unicorn is still pretty cool. It's pretty light on armor and equipment. Normally I would prefer heavier armor and lots more equipment, but again, baby unicorn, so still cool. It's got that sweet psycho frame to make it pop and add color. And a very nice angular chest with sharp vents that I love. You can also see the little core fighter in there, which is neat. Because of the lack of armor on the thighs and arms, it kind of looks like it's wearing boots and gloves. And not really much to say about the head. I do like the double V-fin, but otherwise it's a pretty basic head. And this is about the extent of where it can move, though. So, unlike the rest of it, you can't pose the head too much. It won't really go any further than that. Something that's pretty minor, but is a big highlight for me, is that the standard Federation beam rifle it has, usually the holes on the barrels isn't enough to put anything in, but for whatever reason, this one, the hole is just enough to fit in a beam saber pin. Meaning you can use the second beam saber as an effect part for firing the rifle, which is really cool for posing it. Not sure why this one is different from most other UC kits, but it is, so you can do this. Just have to be a little bit careful because it is a tighter connection than a regular beam saber to actually put the blade in. But it looks really nice once you have it in. You could also fit other beam sabers because I'm pretty sure the pin sizes are all the same on all of those. So you could use a different size beam saber from a different kit left over if you wanted something shorter, because this one has pretty long beam sabers. So, like I said, I do prefer heavier armored suits and with more equipment, but as a consolation for it lacking that, it is much more convenient to pose because there's not as many things to move around or get in the way. So, you can do a bit more with it easier. In terms of articulation, I don't think it's any different from the average kit, but just because there's lack of things in the way, it's easier to actually put it into a pose. It's less work to do that. But that's it for my review of the Narrative Gundam C-Packs. If you want to see my thoughts on other mobile suits, like my favorite suit, the Unicorn, then check out the playlist that'll be up on screen in the lower left, going over all of my Gunpla collection, and there's still like half of it that I have to go through, so there'll be plenty more Gunpla reviews after this. I also have a review of the Siren model kit from Xenoblade in there. But if you watch the end, then comment Blossom Dance down below, and see you next time!